Good morning my YouTube friends, it's Margaret again from M.E.s Orchids, and it's a dreary Saturday 3rd of February 2018 morning outside it, and I thought well I'd come up into the grow room and just do a short video on the this is the flowering Dendrobium that I believe I might have named as Sweet Dreamer Pollen. Can you just see how that one's coming pink at the end? Those are the other buds that are developing there, and she does smell. I've put my nose close to her this morning and she smells like hyacinths. Quite a nice smell. Anyway, I was watching one of my channels last night, and if you remember, I'd got this it came as one plant, and it's a there we go, it's a Dendrobium nobile, and last year this came from a chappie I work with at work, and it was his mum's, so I think it had been worse for wear, so he passed it on, and it was full of little keikis. And it had got such a good root system that I put this into a pot, and of course there you can see it's got this new growth coming. But anyway, on this channel last night they did actually show this Dendrobium nobile as Stardust Firebird, and I was quite excited, and it actually showed you to look for the flowering buds or the ones that might become keikis. And if I can see, I can't, just hold on. I don't know whether I'm as far in as I can get in now with the camera. I don't think it makes any difference at all if I've, because I don't want the reflection of the light. But that's the buds developing in there, so that's definitely a flower. And she's got other little buds developing. This one's got one developing there. Let me just take you around here. I think that one I've just shown you there. That one. Now, I've got to be careful, I don't want to break these flowering buds off. If that one seems as though it could develop into a keiki, and the only reason I'm saying that is that at the bottom there's a little tiny bulge. And there you can see. So there's another one. Now these are what I assume will be, that one there, these will develop into flowers. And every one of them's got either nubbins or new growths. You can see that one's got a new growth there. And this one here, that's got a new growth. Anyway, what I've done this morning is I've gone on to good old friend Google and tapped in Dendrobium nobile Stardust Firebird, and some of the videos on there, one of them's from Roger, and Roger had two plants. One was definitely, he confirmed, now this is a video going back to 2016, one of them he definitely confirmed as Stardust Firebird, and the other one he wasn't sure about, so he'd asked the YouTube followers to give their opinion of what this other one was likely to be called, and I've wrote it down so I don't forget it. And it could have been Pixie Charm. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be Firebird or whether it's going to be Pixie Charm, because this is just a, you know, a glossed picture. So until this one starts to elongate those flowers, until it actually flowers for me, I've no idea what it's going to be. But the fact that I've actually got it to flower, that one this morning, I've repotted that because it wasn't stable enough. And so the others have not watered yet. I just really spritz them more than water them, because I don't want to encourage the keikis anyway. So that's quite a success story for me. I do like the Nobly blooms, and as you can see, this one here. And the other little bit of exciting news is on this, just go behind me, on this Dendrobium williamsii. Now I don't know, this is going to be awkward, isn't it, because it's on a mount and I can't now get the magnifying glass to show you. But there's, you see that little, looks like a black piece of rot there to refer to it, or something like that. Because this morning I thought, oh my goodness, what's that? But there's that one that's sticking up, and there's actually the tip of another one. I don't know which is the best light you can see it in. Anyway, both of those, believe it or not, are new growths. So, can I get in any better there? This is the one, if you remember, williamsii. It has the little black furry hairs on the canes. So I'm real chuffed about that. Things are starting to move. I will go through today and see if there's any more surprises for me. Matter of a day or two, and before you've got a blink of an eye, and there's new little growths developing. Oh yes, I was going to show you this one. Just bear with me a minute. I know I digress sometimes, but let me just sit back down. I don't know whether you can see this here neither. Can you see that? Now there. Will it let me focus? Down in there. That's a new root. And if you remember, that's the one that's turned the little green growing tips downwards now towards that piece of bark, and that's hold on, my clumsy hands, that's that one. So that's going great guns. Anyhow, that's not a Dendrobium, of course, so let me pick this Dendrobium up, and then that one. This is, oh no, goodness gracious, this is a Sologeny. And that new growth, that's the one that has been there all winter and it's decided to do nothing, but that new growth is romping away. I do get mixed up sometimes with Sologenies and Dendrobiums. Anyway, that's all for today, folks. I'm going to have a restful day today. We've had a new television delivered this morning, so Keith's downstairs. I have to keep out of the way when we have new things like that, because you know, he knows what he's doing and I have absolutely no idea. So thanks for joining me today, and perhaps I might do a video tomorrow, just depends. So take care, my friends, and we'll speak again soon. Bye bye now.